Welcome back to Tesla Car World. There's one detail about Tesla's lineup you might not have noticed. The Semi is the only vehicle from Tesla that still doesn't have a fully dedicated production line, while the Model Y, Model 3, Cybertruck, and even the upcoming Model 2 are produced with advanced automation and highly efficient Giga Press technology. The Semi has mostly been built the old-fashioned way. Up until now, assembly of the Semi has relied on a mix of hand-built methods and a few machines, but nothing close to the kind of specialized high-volume manufacturing that Tesla is famous for. That explains why, despite its big debut nearly 8 years ago, there are still fewer than 1,000 Tesla Semis on the road today. Many fans and critics alike have joked that building the Semi is the real definition of production hell. Scaling has been the company's greatest roadblock, keeping Tesla from meeting the massive demand for cleaner, more efficient trucks in the freight industry. The good news is things are finally shifting. Tesla has already dedicated a brand new 4 million square foot facility in Nevada strictly to semi-production. But even with all that space, a critical piece of the puzzle has always been missing: a real production line capable of scaling in the same way Tesla has done for its cars. Recently, however, a game-changing development has emerged. Drone footage captured by Zanigler, a well-known Tesla Semi-advocate, revealed something extraordinary: a massive industrial press being hauled from Giga, Texas, all the way to Giga, Nevada. This enormous machine required 2 full semi-trucks and a 3-trailer convoy just to transport it. Not only was it a logistical marvel, but it also sent a clear message. Tesla is preparing to take semi-production to the next level. Why is this such a big deal? Because with the right machinery in place, Tesla's ambitious target of building 1 Semi every 10 minutes suddenly looks realistic. If that target becomes reality, Elon Musk's goal of producing 50,000 units per year could actually be achieved. The implications are huge. Not only would it transform Tesla's role in heavy-duty transport, but it could also reshape the trucking industry worldwide. So let's explore how the Tesla Semi might finally be mass-produced, and whether this could truly make Tesla the global leader in electric freight transport. For years, many people have asked why Tesla hasn't applied its revolutionary Giga Press technology, the die-casting process used in vehicles like the Model Y, Cybertruck, and the new Cybercab, to the Semi. The Giga Press has allowed Tesla to cast major underbody sections of its cars as single pieces, eliminating hundreds of smaller welded or bolted parts. This drastically reduces weight, complexity, and cost. But when it comes to the Semi, things get a little more complicated. Unlike passenger cars, the Semi is a heavy-duty truck designed to withstand enormous forces and punishing conditions on the road. Its frame is not only much larger, but it also needs to endure heavier loads, rougher usage, and decades of service. The Giga Press machines currently in operation at Tesla's factories generate clamping forces between 6,200 and 9,100 tons, which is plenty for casting cars, but likely not sufficient for the massive, intricate parts required by a big rig. Scaling up die casting for the Semi would demand an even larger press, one that also requires much more space and specialized infrastructure. This is a key reason Tesla has avoided die casting the Semi until now. Tesla insider Sawyer Merritt recently pointed to video footage that showed Tesla receiving what looked like a massive stamping press at the new Semi facility. His post on X noted that this colossal piece of equipment arrived in Nevada after an extremely complex delivery involving 2 full Semis and a triple trailer. To put it in perspective, when it takes 3 trailers just to move 1 piece of machinery, you know you're dealing with something extraordinary. These kind of moments remind us that Tesla's magic isn't just in the vehicles we see on the road. It's also in the machines behind the scenes, the ones that make it possible to build these vehicles at scale. That's why Elon Musk often repeats one of his favorite lines: the machine that builds a machine is actually the most important product Tesla creates. And when it comes to the Semi, this couldn't be truer. Now, let's take a closer look at why the Tesla Semi stands apart from every other electric truck. From the very beginning, Tesla approached the Semi with a clean sheet design philosophy. Instead of simply taking a diesel truck platform and swapping in an electric drivetrain, Tesla engineers completely reimagined how a truck could be built. The result is a vehicle with performance specs that are almost hard to believe. The Semi can travel up to 500 miles on a single charge, recharge at 80% in just half an hour, and accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in as little as 20 seconds while hauling a full 82,000-pound load. Its efficiency numbers are equally impressive, consuming just 1.7 kilowatt-hours per mile, with newer figures showing improvements down to 1.55. No other electric truck in the world even comes close to matching this balance of range, power, and efficiency. Part of the magic comes from Tesla's design inspiration. Franz von Holzhausen, Tesla's chief designer, has openly said that the Semi's shape was influenced by Japan's Shinkansen bullet trains. Just like those trains, the Semi uses a sleek, teardrop-shaped aerodynamic profile to minimize drag. Traditional diesel trucks have a drag coefficient between 0.8 and 0.9, but Tesla's Semi comes in at around 0.4, roughly twice as efficient. The result is a truck that doesn't fight against the air like a brick wall, but instead glides through it smoothly. The engineering team invested heavily in wind tunnel testing, refining every curve and surface, from the flat underbody to the way airflow interacts with trailers. Why does this matter so much? Because trucks are responsible for about 12% of all fuel consumption in the U.S. Improving their efficiency means not only cutting costs for trucking companies, but also dramatically reducing emissions. For operators, lower drag equals lower energy use and higher profits. But Tesla didn't stop at aerodynamics. They also reimagined the entire driver experience. Instead of copying the outdated layouts of diesel rigs, Tesla realized the cab of the truck is essentially an office on wheels, a place where drivers spend countless hours each day. By eliminating the need for a large front engine or complex gearbox, Tesla was free to design a cabin that prioritizes comfort, safety, and usability. The driver sits in the center for optimal visibility, reducing blind spots and making the truck easier to maneuver. Two large screens flank the steering wheel, handling everything from navigation to monitoring trailer performance. Drivers from PepsiCo, one of the first companies to operate the Semi, have repeatedly said how surprisingly easy it is to drive. Without the hassle of gear shifting, piloting the Semi feels closer to driving a car than wrestling with a heavy-duty truck. Safety is another key advantage. The Semi's battery pack is mounted low, giving a lower center of gravity and reducing the risk of rollovers. Tesla's stability and traction control systems actively prevent jackknifing, one of the most dangerous risks for truckers. On top of that, the Semi is fitted with blast-resistant glass, advanced autopilot features,